Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Robert here with Hustle Nation. We're all about some financial independence. Money will not buy you happiness. However, it will get you freedom, and freedom gives you the ability to figure out what makes you happy because you got your time and you're not having to go to a job to work for someone. I've decided I'm going to make a commitment 5 days a week doing videos just on everything that goes on in my day. And I am going to basically start chronicling it, doing kind of, I guess they call that a vlog or whatever. And this morning I got up, I hit the snooze bar one time, and that's been huge with me because normally my alarm goes off about 2:45, and normally I'm keep hitting it until about 3:30, 3:45, and I'm figuring out, man, you're losing an hour of your day by doing so. Keep asking me about that. Hey, man, are you getting up? Are you only hitting it one time? That sort of thing. And now I've started walking 2 miles. I had been walking 1.5 miles. I am in a commitment of at least for the next 75 days. Now it's 74 because I did it yesterday. And we're going to make this happen. So, a couple things. One is I got a friend of mine that's been in the hospital 15 days. He's done real well for himself financially. Doesn't have to work any longer. If he never, did anything to generate money, he'd be okay. He's got rental properties. He figured out, a long time ago that he had to get into something that you only get into one time that'll continue to pay you. So far, I've only found 2 things that do that: dividend paying stocks and real estate. That's it, okay? And like my first rental I bought 22 years ago, I've still got it, and I'm actually about to owner finance it to the current resident. It'll be a deal where they do extra payment or extra amount on the rent for 3 years. Once that's completed, that'll be the down payment. Then it'll go actually into a mortgage. And the reason for that is that in 27 years, you lose all the tax breaks on the property. And at that time, you basically need to sell it and then buy something else to keep on getting it. At that time, I'm going to be 83. Hopefully, my health will hold out. I won't be in a nursing home. However, my game plan is to make it to where I've got a whole second income by about age 75 that will help me as far as where the nursing home goes. Nobody wants to think about that. Very few people talk about it, but you got to figure that, by that time it's going to cost $10,000 to $15,000 a month if you're not going to succumb to whatever it is that your fate has for basically Medicare, Medicaid, whatever it is that, is a government type of insurance. And if you've ever been into one of those nursing homes, not a pleasant place, and the smell is horrendous. So, a little bit of planning goes a long way. Best time to start investing is 20 years ago. Second best time is today. And you can take charge of your financial destiny today. You can start open up an account with M1, E-Trade, JP Morgan, one of these people. I'd suggest staying away from Robinhood just because it's not that it's a bad company. It's just the way that they do it. You can actually get more for your money with going with somebody else because of the way that Robinhood does their business. They're capitalists, they're making money. I get it, mad respect for the hustle and everything like that. And you can actually start investing with as little as $2. So there you have it. And I'm about to go on the walk, take the dogs around the block, bring them back, and then I go for my 2-mile walk and we get our day on. All right, so we're back from the walk and we're eating some oatmeal. About to fire up the truck, load it, take a shower, get dressed, head to the job site, and drop the trailer off. Then I got to go to Home Depot, pick up a faucet, some other stuff, come back, get some work done, having a lunch appointment at 11 a.m. And here we are. That's the bridge going over to the Navy base. And it's about 7:20. We're headed to the job site. Got the other YouTube video posted, loaded. It is live now. I'm actually going to be doing a series on basically what I call blue collar wealth. How the common man, so to speak, can get wealthy in this day and time. and it'll be about a 7-video series. So be watching for it. And we're going to go to the job site, drop the trailer, and check on the world famous Carla. And then we're going to head to Home Depot, and we got to pick up some things, come back, work a few hours, and then got a lunch appointment. We'll show you the most important tool on a job site. This is absolutely, positively, you cannot function without this, okay? You've got to have this at all times. That is it right there. You have got to have that on every job. There's some of my reading. Boom, trailer's unhooked. Here we are at the job site. Man, this thing was in bad shape when I first got it. Carla pressure washed it. Had a lot of moss on it. It was dangerous coming up in the rain. All right, here it is, my home away from home. It's funny, I've actually had customers in here ask me questions about where stuff was. One of them said, well, I see you here all the time. I figured you worked here. But yeah, it's at least, 1, if not 2 times a day here. Already trying to figure out what we're going to do next month. It's going to be labor intensive, but not money intensive. It's like when you really start getting into these things, you know, and you start making these trips and it's $100, $300, $500 a day. You do that 4 or 5 days a week throughout the month. You blow through some cash awful quickly.
Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla Glue. We're gonna have to run a outlet over behind this stove because they had one going from here along the countertop and everything like that. That's not real good. I love these old houses where they did the stick framing for the trusses, got the ridge board in the middle. That's the old 1x6 tongue and groove, solid roof. Old central heat and air, that's for sure. What we're looking at is over that way, you got, that's the vent pipe for the commode or for the bathroom, and then over there we're going to end up having to put, like right in front of that vent right there, we're going to need to put a bathroom exhaust. See that wall right there? I want to take it out. I want to open that room up. So about where you see that, this right there is about where that wall is. Come on, I got a 3/4 inch plywood in the tool trailer. We'll end up having to cut it in half, lay it across these ceiling joists for me to be able to make my way back in there. And then I'll have to figure out if it's going to be load bearing or not. Definitely need to put some lights in, but this wall right here, trying to figure out. And then I would love to take that out. There's a cabinet on the other side, put the kitchen sink right there. And that way it's facing out that window. But that's a whole lot more time, and I'd really like to get the thing rented. Well, just had lunch with a good friend of mine, and she's become very successful herself, and that is awesome. I remember when she was just getting started in her industry, and you know, she's paid a lot of dues to get to the point where she's at. It's always good to associate with like-minded people. For me specifically, that's those that want to get rewarded for their efforts and not for their time. And I'm not saying that people that get paid for their time are not a good fit for me, but the majority of them are in a situation where they're just like punching the clock, you know, strong back, weak mind, woohoo, it's 5 p.m. Friday, I'm going. You know, that sort of thing, and not so much as, you know, getting a side hustle going or having a business or, you know, trying to negotiate the next best deal or something of that nature and everything. So it's you know, just one of those things, but it's still a really bad day here. Just nasty, nasty. Got rain all over the place. We're going to get back to the house. We're going to get some stuff going on, make it happen. Well, here we are in the rain. We're up here, and we're going to have to cover this back up. All right. It's coming from that area right there. We're going to go ahead and if we got this covered up, if it stops, we're good. Then we'll know that we just need to put some tar or something on that area right there, but the whole roof needs to be replaced. The problem with it is that it's got such a low pitch to it. They put these architectural shingles on it. This does not disperse the water like it should. You can see where it's what we call ponding. Any place that occurs, it's going to be bad. It's coming from in there. You can see it dripping down right there. We're gonna go to the other property. I gotta pick up a ladder, step ladder, be able to get up in there, my light, a couple of other things, and then I'll be coming back. And here we go. This is the old house. This is a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Now that house right there is one of mine. We just got done redoing it completely. Turned out incredible. I was hoping the guy would back out on it so I could move into it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very, very happy with the way, and proud. I really want my mom to see it. She'll be coming in town a week or two, and I want to take her by there and show it off. She'll be very impressed with it. Now we're pulling up here. All right, this is our tool trailer. Got some electrical wire and some 10-2 for water heater. Got my old tool belt, wet dry vac, staplers, drill bits, chalk box. Got a door that's got all the stuff for mortising doors, and make a little kit like that. Makes it easy. Circular saw, that's actually a left-handed saw right there. Air compressor. All kinds of stuff. This is my plumbing drawer right there. It's got some plumbing fittings in it. We got pack outs with the PEX pipe, red guard, paint, some tape for sealing windows and doors around it when you do new installs, electrical supplies, plumber stack, little jack right there, a couple drill and an impact. Got the extension cords on the reel, air hose, Stabila level. The big Stabila level right there. And then we got some other stuff right here. That's about it. Hey, good morning. It's about 4:45. I got up at 11:39 last night, 12:49, and then instead of 2:45, I set the alarm for 3:45 to get back to bed. And I was almost about to go ahead and punch it out to about 6 a.m. and just send Carla a message and say, hey, show up at 8 instead of 7. So we're going to try to make this day happen and get as much done. We're going to be moving motorcycle parts out of a shipping container that I got at a property so that we can go ahead and get the container moved as well. So sometimes days like this happen, and sleep has never been a thing I've been very blessed with. I remember last time I slept 8 hours straight was about 8 years ago, and so it normally it's 5.5 for me, but for some reason I woke up 3 different times, and so we'll just try to make the best of it. And dogs are fed. I'm about to publish this video, put it up, and then go for the walk and get that done. Never forget, we as humans, whatever it is that's a priority, we're going to make happen. That's a fact. That is for sure. So if you want 15 minutes of my time free of charge, send me an email. My email's in the description. I'll give you 15 minutes of my time for free. Hope you have a wonderful day, and let me know how your journey towards financial independence is going.